Oh yeah, right, we're recording. 2 seconds. You probably want to, yeah, just drop that. You got a pocket underneath?
No, I don't think
Oh, your
so.
trouser pocket? Yeah. Yeah, just drop it down through it and then, there you go.
Okay, cheers, we're bibbed up. Right, we're just playing a simple end zone game. So Reds, you're attacking that way. You need to hit your 2 target players with a ball. Target players, you're locked into that end zone, okay? When you 2 are locked in that end zone. Yes, please freely move back and 2 in that end zone, but you're locked in. Blue, target players, you're locked in, yeah? When you receive the ball, you get a goal. When you receive it, can you play it back into the other colour? Okay, so when you receive it, play it. So it's directional. Reds, you're hitting your targets. Blues, you're hitting your targets. Yep. So could. Yeah, nothing. No, you're just playing to the whites. The whites at the moment. So blues, if you could play it into a red, thank you. Play. And play. Excellent. All right, just relax there. Right, just relax. Just relax. It's transition, counter-attacking. So what's your understanding of counter-attacking? How do you want to move the ball? Quickly. So that example there, when you 2 did a little 1, 2, 3, and then we finally played it, that is moving it quickly. If you get it and you can see your target, can you pop it into him early? Okay? Okay, play. All right. Reds. Excellent. Good early ball. Well done. He's got to control it. All right. Now let's just get. All right, just there now, just on that. We've agreed we want to move the ball forwards quickly. As we're receiving the ball, say for example in that situation, what can we do with our body shape to help us receive the ball and move it forwards quickly? Open your body out, brilliant. Where would you like to receive the ball? On the back foot. So can we now in this practice try and take that where we open a body shape up and we play it we receive it on the back foot and play it forwards, okay? Play. Nice skill. Plenty of opportunities to turn it. Play along. All right. Your target player's got to control the ball in the end zone, otherwise it's not a goal, okay? All right, just relax, relax. Getting into my level. Perfect opportunity. Open your body up, unopposed. First time, can you play it on the first touch to your target player? That was an excellent opportunity to do that, okay? So where possible, can you play it forwards on your first touch? Because you'd have got a goal then, you'd have hit your target. So take that into the practice play. Excellent, good early ball, well done, that's a great goal. We'll go into the game. All right, relax. On that, excellent. So we're scoring lots of goals. We're creating lots of opportunities to hit the target quite early, and we're seeing quite a high success rate because that's what there's lots of goals in either end. So we're going to take you straight into the game now. So keep your bibs on, Ben. If you do the cones, I need a goalkeeper down that end and a goalkeeper down that end. As you are, blues that way, reds that way. Actually, just come in. Just come in. I'll explain it better here. Just come in. While he's bibbing up. So we're putting you on a full-size pitch now. We're going to make it a game-related practice. What we set up now? Can you just see the red discs? Yeah. Right. That's a safe zone. So. It's 6v6, including the goalkeepers. Which way? Reds. X's are reds. So what? 2 at the back, 2 in the safe zone, and 1 up front. When you're in possession, you can support your teammate in the safe zone. When you're out of possession, this is defenders. So, say for example, we receive the ball, we play it forwards. You can then go and support. But when you lose possession, the defenders can't tackle in the safe zone. You've got to drop back. But the striker can drop in and create an overload. So basically, you're not locked in. If you're in possession, you can support your teammates. But if you're out of possession, defenders, you just got to drop back. And the only person that can help out in this middle zone is a striker in possession. Does that make sense?
So from transitions and turns over, for us, Reds have can't tackle the ball, we've got to get back into shape.
If you've lost possession, yeah. So where the red discs are, this is the safe zone. So I'll tell you what, get set up. Give us 2 defenders there, 2 midfielders and a striker each end. Give us that ball. That's it, perfect. So you're up top. Cameron, you're up top, yeah? So, Reds, if you're in possession, you can play forwards and come and support. But then if you lose possession, just drop back. Don't tackle in here, yeah? So,
can the 2 red midfielders tackle though?
Yeah, sorry, I'm sorry, just the defenders. So you can create an overload in possession, but just drop back. But if strikers could drop in to create a 3v2 to move forwards, okay? All right. If the ball goes out for a corner or a throw-in, we're just going to serve it back in and start again with the keeper either end, okay? All right, so when you play... really explain that very well, do I? You're playing to the red lines now. Yeah, in possession, yeah. But now you're out of possession, just drop.
Blues, you can go in and support.
That's it.
Overload that area. Good effort, Blues.
Can you finish? Oh, well done. Reds, great counter-attacking. Yeah, into space. Come on, let's score a goal. Give it in. Off you go. Can you finish? Excellent, excellent. Right, on video. Right, just come on, play one more. One more. Don't forget the. I'll tell you what, the Blues getting beat. So if you take the Reds, just talk to them what you're doing well while you're in. All right, if a bit of luck, the Reds will score another. No. He's going to finish, isn't he? All right, relax, relax, relax. You're 4v2 there, you had opportunity to counter-attack. Reds, just go and group together there. Ben will talk to you. Blues, come with me.
Can I drop in the middle? Or am I stuck in
Are you
there?
a striker? No, you can drop in to support, absolutely, yeah, yeah.
Probably.
All right. Blues were getting beat 2-0. We had an opportunity. We had 4v2. We had an opportunity to score a goal quite quickly. We didn't do that, so I stopped the practice. So I'm just going to give you some little challenges now. So individually, keeper James, when you're in possession of the ball, can you serve it out to either your fullbacks or further forwards? Can you play it? Can you play it to their back foot so that they can then push the ball forwards and score? Defenders, as a unit, can you move forwards quickly to support your midfielders so we can create an overload? Okay, Steve's done it.
Can we just go in that? We can't go in the end zone, can we? Can we just go in the middle zone?
No, absolutely, all the way. Supporting runs in front of the ball.
No,
They can't tackle. We're trying to. You just got to drop back quite quickly. But the main thing is you're supporting forwards and you're creating overloads and you're doing supporting runs in front of the ball. So that's, I've given the defenders a little sort of challenge there, and then as a team challenge. Can you be a bit more positive? Can we try and play through them? Touch, remember I said body shape to open up, to touch forwards. Can we be a bit more positive and try and play through them and try and counter attack quickly? That's it. You just got to go for it, mate. Once you've got to touch it forwards. All right, we're happy with that? Yeah. All right, thanks, boys. Sorry. James, yeah, play.
That's it, Red.
It starts with the keeper. Starts with the keeper. Yeah, play again.
Sit down. Drop again now. Drop, Red.
On you, James. Play it in. I'm coaching the Blues. I'm coaching the Blues. Good supporting run, Steve. Good supporting run there, Steve. Yeah.
Loads of bodies forward, Red. Well done.
All right, on James. On you, James. He's good up. Still 2-0 Reds. On you, keeper. Keeps. Trying to keep it moving quickly. What have we got? All right, on there, keep. Oh, tell you what. Okay, just relax. Blues were 3-0 down, so to give it an extra incentive to try and move the ball forwards quickly and score a goal, you can now get a double goal if you play, move within 3 passes, score within 3 passes or 10 seconds. You get a double goal to try and help you catch up the 3-0 score line. Okay, play. 3 passes or 10 seconds. Double goal. Be positive, be positive. That, come on. Just in. Who's? 3 passes or 5 seconds, can you score? 10, sorry, 10. I wrote 5, I thought that was unachievable. Yeah. Where's my strikers? Can you finish? Yes, well done. Give. Yeah, quick. 3-2. Can you finish? Right. Fight, turn. 10 seconds. 5, 3 passes. All right. Before you receive the ball, just check your shoulder. Yeah. There's space behind you. You can just turn, get a shot off. Okay. Get a shot off. Yeah. Oh. Still 3-2 Reds. There we go. Counter. Drive forward. Be positive. Nice and positive. Can you finish? Superb! 4-2, 4-3 Blues. Much better Blues. Oh, back behind it, switched off. Oh, yeah. Strike, if you just drop in out your midfield and then create an overload. All right, now you can drive forwards. Have a breather. He ain't going to pass it, is he? Oh. Still 4-2 Blues. This for... Oh. Giving it the Reds again. Joe, can you come up and support the attack? Well, you lost possession now. Yep, play it in, James. Still live. I'm having a breather. On your keeper. Joe, it just starts with the keeper, so we involve them in the practice, okay? Just want to involve the keepers as well in the practice with your distribution. So it starts on you. On their keeper. I'm right. Oh. Oh, well read. 5-all. Or 5-4, 5-all. I don't know what it is. James, just remember your personal challenge. Can you? All right. There's no more interventions now, so send it on a draw. It is literally next goal wins. Next goal wins. Ah. Give it the Reds.
Great ball, James.
Can you finish? Oof, where's he going? Oh. Still live, Reds, come and support! Go on, good support, Rod. Keep it in, well done. Yep. Go and support. Timed his run. Is that it? Time out. All right, fellas, just time out on that. Well done. Try to get a goal. All right, thanks, fellas. So that was transition, counter-attacking, trying to move the ball, move forward quickly, either with or without the ball. So first of all, so I was waiting for him to tell us when to finish. So thanks for playing right to the end there. Just kept looking over my shoulder, wasn't getting anything from him. A few things. Did you enjoy it?
Yep.
All right. Did you learn anything out the session? What did you get out the session? With excellent, yeah.
Personally, where I'm putting, I was actually really thinking about where I'm putting my pass for that person to see in the back foot with that challenge you gave me.
Yep, yep. Just Blues were 2-0 up, so I felt the need to coach the Reds, and we gave him a few little individual challenges. Goalkeeper, like James said, can he distribute it early and play it on the teammates' back foot? We asked a unit challenge. Defenders, can you do supporting runs in front of the ball to assist teammates when we're counter-attacking quickly? And then the final one was a team challenge, because we were 2-0 down. Can we be positive and possibly play the ball forwards on the first touch? So that's why I sort of went in there. That didn't work, so then we gave him another incentive to move the ball forwards quickly, which was the 3 passes or the 10 seconds, and we saw a bit of a return there. We got double points. It kept them motivated and kept them involved in the practice. All right, yep. Anything else, Ben?
No,
Okay.
That's hard work, so well done.
All right, cheers for that. Yeah, that's why we had the safe zone. When you're out of possession, you weren't allowed to tackle and challenge. You had to sort of drop back and reset. So that it did create those spaces to move into, and so possibly not game realistic, but it did allow. It was end-to-end stuff, so it did allow opportunities. Yeah. Yeah, but it's still forwards. It's still positive. And it's still quickly. Yep. All right, cheers.
What are your reflections? I'm loath to say this, but there's value in reflecting straight away, maybe a day later and a week later. So what thoughts right now on the outcomes that you got from the session?
I was looking for positive play, touches forwards, body to open up. Can you play through them quickly? Probably the setup, probably a bit, if you really want to, so that you haven't got the easy option of playing it wide, make it a bit narrower, so you do have to drive forwards and play the ball forward, so possibly a bit narrower. I've got the youth foundation age group, so I'd have like a 40 by 30 sort of max with those.
Can you
so it's
remind us
thin.
of the conditions of that? We'll start from the end. What was the conditions of the game? So the middle zone, were the midfielders locked in there?
They weren't locked in. They were. The middle zone really was for the attackers to drop in and create an overload, and then in possession drop in. So it created an overload, allow the fullbacks to overlap, but probably didn't explain that very well. But nobody was locked in. What I was trying to avoid was, if you lost possession, it just became, and the defenders had come to support and they lost possession, I didn't want them to start engaging in tackling in here. I wanted the team in possession to have an opportunity to transition forward, so that's why they had to drop back. They couldn't tackle in here.
I think the way we interpreted it not that outcome. I would say that it was a lot of, certainly a couple of our goals were all about counter-attacking and seeing the opportunity to break out. So even if we didn't necessarily understand it the way you wanted it to, it worked. The same outcome.
Even though it wasn't coached to full-backs to push on, we got that outcome anyway.
These lads, Steve was doing it for me along here. I sort of went to this side just to coach because you were doing it. Yeah, you were doing it a lot.
Well, yeah, it's like counter-attacking is one of them ones where you really need a firm set of ingredients, don't you? You know, if you're baking a cake, there's fundamental ingredients that you can't bake a cake without. Counter-attacking is one where you really can't. You're going to struggle to get counter-attacking out unless you've got those ingredients. But I felt, ignoring take the first practice aside, that one where you went to, you had turnover of possession.
Yeah.
You had space ahead of the ball, so you used the maximum. And is this the sort of width that you would normally coach on?
That's what we've got to play with, yeah.
Yeah, good. So you used everything that you've got, didn't you?
Yeah.
You restricted or you didn't restrict anyone, did you? But you conditioned the game so that you would get turnover in the final third.
No, just to the condition was, like I said, if you lost possession, you couldn't try and regain it early. You had to sort of drop back to get yourself reset.
But if you think about counter-attacking, okay, where do most counter-attacks start on the pitch? Often in your own defensive third, yeah. So where was the turnover and possession happening in those thirds? Yeah. By and large, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Something to consider then that you might add into the practice. So if we know where counter-attacks often start, how do they often start? Where do the most effective counter?
A mistake.
Right, what type of turnover though?
Interception. A mistake from the opposite team.
Yeah, an interception. So thinking opposite again. What might we say to the team in possession? So if the team aren't counter-attacking, they've got possession in the attacking half. Could we influence turnover via interception? And if so, how can we do that? Just to maybe add an extra bit of spice to practice.
Did you make it too tough in the final third?
Could do, yeah.
Right.
Potentially. Sorry? Yeah, because you actually want more numbers on there. So when it turns over, we outnumber them once we get ahead of the ball. So yeah, you could have a limit, even one touch. So if you know that the opponent has got to take one touch, you've got a good chance of predicting where what
he's going to do with the ball.
Interception away. Okay. If we were looking at a challenge that the whole team or both teams could kind of wrap the whole practice around, we were just talking about this on the sideline. Well, what counter-attacks are often goals scored within what? So try to score within X amount of time or X amount of passes. Yeah, and you might just start the practice with that and see how the players get on with it. Then you've got rewards up your sleeve if you need them. The less time they take, the less passes they take, the more it's worth. And then the conversation we were having on the sideline was, at what stage do you intervene? At what stage do you leave it? Who do you intervene if it's an individual, a unit, or a whole team? So there was some situations that we spotted, or what we looked at was, as a unit, you might say to the defenders, when you intercept, try to get it into your striker's feet as quickly as possible. Because what sometimes was happening, you were playing up front, weren't you? Well, I suppose you thought rightly coming in, dropping in to try and win the ball, but actually what you could do is just hold your run. You hold your run up here. The guys behind you have got more space to travel into. Yeah. So there's an opportunity there either to work with him individually, or to pause the group. To work with the defenders as a unit, or pause the group. James, goalkeeper. So if we're taking counter-attacking right back, it can be stripped right back to the goalkeeper, can't it? So when a couple of times you won the ball and enthusiastically just rolled it straight out and started a counter-attack off. If we were looking at them in the match, some of you already mentioned the word triggers today, haven't you? So what if I'm an outfield player and I'm on James's team? What is going to trigger me to know that we're counter-attacking, because he can see everything ahead of us, can't he? So So what movement might he make that says to us, we're on a counter here?
Move forward with the ball.
Yes, so as soon as he's got it, if he starts going straight to the edge of the area quickly, we know, bang, we're gone. And then he's looking straight away for that furthest player forward. So that it's just the kind of football, some of the football detail in now that will complement the really good practice design that I thought.
I think that comes into the challenges as well, because he challenged me to get it out to my wide players.
Yeah.
And in front of their foot.
Yeah.
But
That was
TK.
what my challenge was.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why I was
relevant,
doing my challenge might have been actually every time you make a save, can you hit the front player straight away?
So what you're suggesting, Jack, is if the keeper's got the ball, sometimes another option is just go direct, play through them quickly, rather than
But
constant.
actually, I didn't hear you say, but if that's what you said
like
to
it,
us as an individual,
it was a
try
little,
and get it in front of feet, then that's absolutely relevant as well. That's another trigger that we're on the counter.
That's why he got scolded when he tried to play it through them. He had two full-backs opening up.
That kind of melee in the box, if he gets out to the edge of the box, already he's ahead of
Just
two or three of their opposition. They're out of the game then.
Yeah.
And that signifies to us we're going quick now. We're off. Yeah. And then I suppose the other thing is, I mentioned yesterday about there's a balance between how much we intervene as coaches and then having the players develop that physical resilience. So if we stop a practice 60 times in an hour, or the longest period of play is 40 seconds, they might not develop that physical resilience. And then I suppose the balance is the other way as well. So where's the kind of sweet spot? And that'll come with you knowing your groups of players and where they are. If we just let it go and go and go and go. So there was about 30 minutes there. And that was, it was on the back and the knees at the end of the session. Which isn't a bad thing, by the way. So it's finding that, just being realistic with that balance. But what's typically in practice design is it's really difficult to get the without realistic practice design, which I thought that was. I would say, being critical, the first practice, if we're looking at counter-attacking, we probably there were definitely returns from the practice, but I'm not sure we're going to struggle to get counter-attacking out of.
It was just the opportunity to get the technique in of body shape and touch forward, but it was too compact and it was just a possession-based thing on it.
So actually, the argument would be
There was no movement in it, was there?
the game itself.
You've got to play in box to box like our opponents got a little bit. In that game, it's from box to box out from the keeper, then you going forward, with a few passes or driving on and score. But the actual part game was more about singing it long. That's what it turned out like. That's what it was.
So the example I used when we were on the sideline here, if I was, were Reds going that way? Yeah. So the ball would get pinged long to target player, and actually the counter-attack, if you like, would start with me facing my own goal and receiving a pass, and then going. Think about that, like Darren said before, that first action. Often, not always, but often in the counter-attack, that first action, where am I facing? And I'm probably more than likely win the ball back via an interception. So just thinking about those relevant, realistic pictures that good, helping the players to kick on. But yeah, really good stuff. When you watch it back on the video, I'm sure you'll get a lot when you step back physically from it. Cool. Last one, is it?